Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here, coming at you with the third episode in our Platinum Trophy Guide for SpongeBob, the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. In the last video we'd gone to Bikini Bottom itself, and now we're going to be heading to the third area in the main area here, or the first of the three areas, and that is going to be Goo Lagoon. This one will cost you 10 golden spatulas to enter. We'll now be on our way. Alright, so once you're here in Goo Lagoon, like always, you're going to want to try and just go through the level, get as many shinies as you can. And yeah, because like always in the SpongeBob levels, you're going to need to be buying things, or at least having enough to buy things. But yeah, here you'll get a new robot to interact with and defeat. And yeah, like I said, as always, you're just going to be trying to go through the levels,
SpongeBob,
get as many spatulas.
Well, you do look a little red.
As many spatulas as you can. Always things to do. And yeah. So in the first area, you basically just have to go around, and eventually you will get a quest from Larry. You can always just go through and interact and finish the cutscene and stuff like that.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
In the first area, you're mainly just going to be trying to go for certain things and trying to hit all of these buttons. And in doing so, you'll do one quest and we'll get a spatula. There'll be a couple more areas, as Goo Lagoon is quite a big area.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
But yeah, hopefully we can try and shorten it down as much as possible. Save on time. Trying to make sure that nothing is missed.
You've just met the Sponginator.
But yeah, so main thing right now is just going through, getting all of the buttons pressed.
Ouch! I feel like a new sponge. Hammer! I get it!
But you will also have to switch to Patrick at certain points in the stage, just because. So do keep that in mind. So we'll come over here to the bus stop and swap to our pink lovable friend. But like I said, as always, if you happen to miss anything, you can always come back and replay the levels. There's nothing getting in your way. You'll have a couple of jumping puzzles here, which are not too bad. Kind of trying to focus, trying also kind of not. Definitely don't want to fall. But in doing so, you will get
oh goody, another one!
A sock for Patrick. Might as well. And we can now finally be on our way to the next part of the map. So from here, you're just going to be coming over here. You'll find Mrs. Puff. Just chilling.
Smoothies! Yummy!
If I remember correctly, you also needed to switch back to SpongeBob. So I'm probably just gonna cut to that now. Alright, so once you're back here, Mrs. Puff will now finally give you the quest to save the children. And in doing so, you will actually work on getting a golden spatula. Not too bad.
#1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running.
But yeah, this is a pretty easy side quest. Bunch of obstacles, robots, and things that'll get in your way and try and stop you. But yeah, it's not too hard. As you can see, we're already at number 3. And if I remember correctly... Okay, no.
Somehow I don't think he needs a
But
hand.
as you're doing all this, you'll be working towards 3 trophies as well when you switch between all the characters, like I said before. As you'll need to defeat all of the, at least 100 robots with each character, so
I love opening
you
presents.
can always go back for those. And if we come around here, we'll find another sock for
Patrick needs to
Patrick.
do laundry.
And we can now come down to this next little area here.
Uh-oh, I can't swim! Time for a
And
little
here we'll get
sleepy
the
sneak.
last
Take that!
2 children. Last one. Now we can finally head back to Mrs. Puff. And be awarded a spatula. Ta-da! That'll be spatula number 19. So now we can make our way back around and head over to the other side, just over there. Alright, so from here we're basically just going to follow the main path and avoid getting set on fire.
Ow!
Luckily we avoided going into the water. And if you make it up here fast enough, then you can
Another
get
find
yourself
for Patrick.
another sock, which is always nice. And then I do believe you want to switch to Patrick for this next area. Or hold on, we'll see what Bubble Buddy says to us first.
SpongeBob, I heard that you...
Yes, Bubble Buddy.
Why, yes! We were having a sandcastle contest.
If I had a castle... Oh, at the top.
Well, perhaps...
Okay, maybe we don't have to. But now we're going to be making our way through the sand castle. It's kind of like a race. So you just gotta be quick.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
And just like that, we've made it to the top. So now we have to head over here. Avoid getting hit with the beach balls. And be on our way. Like I said, most of these levels are pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy gonna happen. take out that other cannon. And now we will be
Hammer.
on our way, and that will be spatula number 20. That will also get, hopefully by this point you will have earned the sponge smasher trophy. If not, it'll just take a little bit longer and then you will get it. While we're here, we might as well just head to the top. Collect a
Boy,
sock,
Patrick will be glad to have this
a bunch
back.
of shinies, and at this point in time, if you've been following the same path that I have, you should also get the sock getter trophy. If not, like I said, you can always go back for them. So now we're going to be heading into the cave area here. Alright, so once you're in the caves, there's going to be a variety of obstacles and things in your path that are going to try and stop you. The main one being the rising water level that will change and ebb and flow a cycle. So just be wary of that when you're doing anything. So we're going to try and follow the main path that they want you to take, avoiding the dangers that lie ahead. But as you can see, this area kind of thins out a bit. Or not thins out, but kind of loops back around in a way that makes
You've
it
just
easy.
met the Sponginator.
Bunch of things that you can see around the sides. Like I said, pretty straightforward. As you can see, the water level is rising a bit, and now it's gone. Now we can finally go into this little middle area. For some reason, those specific robots require you to be in certain spots. Just kind of weird, but oh well. Once you've made it through, you will get your next golden spatula. That'll be spatula number 21. Now we can be on our way. Alright, now once you're out, you'll be at the pier. This will require you to play as Patrick for the most part. There's a bunch of throwing minigames and stuff like that.
Sorry, lad, but the pesky rope. If you help me get rid of that no.
So once you talk to Mr. Krabs, you can then come into... Oh, there's lag. Anyways, as you'll see, there's a bunch of...
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
things that we're going to be doing.
The robot go boom.
Well, why don't you try something like... I need them crazy robots when you've just...
Alright, but now that you're here, Mr. Krabs will give you a bunch of things to do, so as you're going around the area, just keep that in mind.
Ooh, wooden presents. Oh!
But it's a pretty straightforward area, so you're not going to get too lost or anything like that.
You sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
You have a mini game for some shinies that you can play. If you do it fast enough, you get a
Scotty,
sock.
another one!
And as you make your way, like I said, pretty easy.
That's much better.
Grab some spare underwear, because why not?
Oh!
make our way past the deadly carnival
Where's the
ride.
whistle? It's kind of hypnotic.
But as we're continuing along the path, there'll be a bunch of things to do. But, you know, as I was saying, there's always things that you can come back for and do at any point in time. And try and make it all the way to the back here.
Hey,
Playing
this is
most of these
mine!
games will get you socks or things of that nature.
I will crush them!
And like I said, you can always come back for any of these at any point in time. Not restricted to having to do it now. While we're here, we might as well pay the 200 shiny objects. Or 2,000 shiny objects, I should say. And I guess SpongeBob's the only one who could use the bungee jump. Oh well. Anyways, we'll be carrying on from where we just were, all the way back up. Just gonna slowly take this all the way down.
Cannonball!
Not entirely sure what the point of it is, but hey, you never know. Trying to see if there was a bus fare at any point.
Smoothies! Yummy!
Guess not, didn't need to. But we'll take the slide, might as well. Always is never not worth doing the little mini games and things like that. Get
I don't
shinies,
think
you'll
SpongeBob's
get
underwear fits
socks,
quite right.
you know, you'll get all kinds of stuff from doing side things in this game. See? But now we can move on to the last little area. And we're gonna switch back to SpongeBob now. And if I'm gonna go back for this bungee jump and get this golden spatula while I'm here, just seems like the appropriate thing to do. There we go. That'll be golden spatula number 22. But from here we can now carry on back to where we were and take out those pesky robots.
Take that!
And watch out for the obstacles, of course. Now we can head back to Mr. Krabs. Or, if you really want to, you can switch to Patrick and come back over down here, and I believe there's a sock that you can find, if I'm not mistaken.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Ahoy there, Spon...
Anyways, switch back to Patrick.
Here is...
And we'll get another golden spatula. Trying to remember... Ah, okay. So now from here, basically what you're going to do is go back over here as Patrick. You can now come down over this way. Come over here. And head all the way back to the start of Goo Lagoon. Alright, once you're in the last and final area of Goo Lagoon, you're going to want to switch back to SpongeBob finally. Get the last... Come on. Come on.
It shines.
There we go. I think that got it, right? Anyways, as of now, we can finally head back. Come talk to our boy Larry.
If you hit one of the buttons on the side of a lifeguard, connect all the towers and shoot the light out to the big reflector on the island when the light is pointed at the island.
If you've done it right, then you should have that reflector. For some reason, mine's not working properly. But once you do that, then you will also be able to complete a trophy for doing the quest from Larry. But this has been Mr. Pilgrim, and this has been the 3rd episode in our Platinum Trophy Guide for SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. And I will see you all in the next one.